Boston. Boston's most accurate forecast, certified by WeatherRate.
All right, the weather was pretty good this weekend. Good to get out, grill, and chill, walk around the city. But what can we expect for the work week ahead? David, what can you tell us?
Yeah, you had a beautiful weekend, right, Darren? And, you know, the work week's starting out pretty nice. And we may see temperatures just tick back just a little bit. Right now, Boston, 72 degrees. Dew point is at 55 degrees, so it's a pleasant night, beautiful night ahead. Not as cool as last night. We're seeing a few more clouds overhead, so that's going to keep things a little bit on the mild side, a little bit more mild, I should say, than we saw last night. Temperatures right now, mostly in the 60s across the area. Again, 72 degrees in Boston and around the city, pretty much in the lower 70s. Down towards the Cape, you're in the lower 60s, so it's a pleasant night out there. Really no issues whatsoever. Right now, the satellite and radar, we have high pressure pushing off the coast. And we're also watching out towards the Great Lakes. A little bit of energy that's going to be diving to our south. We're going to be watching that very closely over the next 24 to 48 hours because it may spawn a low pressure system, a coastal storm that may reach New England and bring some beneficial rains. Right now, it looks like most of the action is going to remain out to sea, but we're still keeping a very close eye on that as some of the mid-range models are starting to say, hey, could see some rain across the eastern areas. Lows tonight, mostly in the 60s, a few 50s peppered out towards the suburbs, but again, nice night for sleeping. And then we start you out tomorrow morning about 5 o'clock. We'll see some few high thin clouds moving through the area. Temperatures mostly in the 60s. And then by 8 o'clock, starting your day out, by about 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start seeing those temperatures jumping into the 70s along the coastline. A little bit warmer inland, away from the influence of a sea breeze that will be developing. And we'll see temperatures mostly in the 80s inland. So another beautiful day tomorrow. And then by tomorrow evening, a lovely evening. No weather issues whatsoever, just a few clouds around. Tomorrow's highs mostly in the upper 70s along the coastline, 80s inland, so looking fantastic tomorrow, no issues whatsoever. Almost a carbon copy on Tuesday. Take a look at these temperatures. Again, along the coastline, you'll start to see those winds increasing a little bit more out of the east, northeast. And inland locations, you'll be in the lower 80s and upper 70s, again, along the coastline. Here's where the plot thickens. We'll be watching low pressure south of New England. How close that develops to the coast, that's kind of the wild card right now. Most models are starting to keep it offshore, but we could see some rain sneaking into eastern areas as we go into Tuesday night into Wednesday afternoon. Still a lot to digest as far as that goes. Our exclusive in-house model showing the chance for precipitation about 70%, so we'll keep a very close eye on that. Here's your exclusive 10-day forecast. We have that rain possible on Wednesday, turn summery by the end of the week. More news and sports coming up after the break.